I never thought love could hurt this much. My name is Harper Collins, and Daniel Rivera was everything I had ever wanted. But he lived 3,000 miles away in New York, and I lived in Seattle. And sometimes distance feels bigger than love itself. We met on a photography forum, of all places. A random message about a sunset turned into late-night chats, shared playlists, and months of laughter across screens. Slowly, he became my anchor, the person I thought about first in the morning and last at night. And slowly, I realized I loved him. 2 years in, the distance had begun to weigh on us. Flights were expensive, work schedules conflicted, time zones made even simple conversations complicated. We missed birthdays, holidays, little moments we couldn't get back. Arguments started to creep in. Small things, text delays, forgotten messages, tired voices, felt like betrayals. One night, after a particularly long week, I sat on my couch staring at my phone. I hadn't heard from him for hours, and when he finally called, I could hear exhaustion in his voice. I can't keep up, Harper, he said quietly. My chest tightened. What do you mean? I asked, voice shaking. He paused. I'm trying, but this distance, it's too much. I don't know if I can do it anymore. I felt tears sting my eyes, anger and fear twisting together. Too much? Daniel, we chose this. We promised we'd make it work. His silence hurt worse than his words. I know, he whispered, but love shouldn't feel like constant strain. I'm scared we'll break before we even get to be together. We didn't hang up that night. We sat on FaceTime in silence. The only sound, the faint hum of our cities, our lives separated by thousands of miles. I cried, he cried, and I realized just how fragile this love had become, how close we were to losing it. The following week, I made a choice. I booked a flight. I didn't tell him, I just went. I needed to see him. I needed to remind both of us, why we had fought so hard to love each other across the distance. When I arrived in New York, I went straight to his apartment. I knocked, holding my phone like a lifeline. The door opened, and there he was. Same dark curls, same searching brown eyes, but tired, exhausted, fearful. I didn't speak. I just stepped inside. He looked at me, and for a second, everything froze. Harper, he whispered. I took his hands, squeezing them tight. I'm not leaving. Not now, not ever, I said. We've come too far. We're stronger than this distance. And then he broke. His walls crumbled. He hugged me like I was the only thing keeping him together. I'm sorry, he whispered into my hair. I was scared. I thought I'd fail you. You could never fail me. We're allowed to be scared. We're allowed to struggle. But that doesn't mean we give up. For the next few days, we rebuilt what had been strained. We walked the city streets, talked about our fears, laughed until our stomachs hurt, and held each other until the nights felt warm again. Distance didn't disappear, but the weight of it felt lighter because we were choosing each other every single moment. I flew back to Seattle with a heart full of relief and love stronger than ever. We still have tough days, missed calls, and lonely nights, but now, every time I think the miles are too much, I remember the night I stood in his apartment, reminding him and myself why we fight for love. Because true love isn't perfect. It isn't easy. It's scared, messy, and sometimes it almost breaks you. But it's worth every mile, every tear, every sleepless night. And if you fight for it,